What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. So today's honestly going to be all about XRP, besides some other videos that we do have, but I just want to have a discussion about the journey to certain prices. While I see many different price predictions that are out there, I've talked about many different price predictions at certain levels and certain places that we go to. You got to understand that it all depends on different things that are happening. But if we throw all that aside and we understand how you can become kind of this guaranteed millionaire, how much you need to become a millionaire, I've mentioned this in a couple of videos. You honestly don't need a crazy amount to see millionaire status if all goes as planned. If we see only a couple of things that go as planned, maybe you need a little bit more XRP to become an XRP millionaire, which means you would need more money, right? So let's talk about this. Let's go through the Crypto Basic article that we do have here, and then we'll also talk about where I stand on this list and what I plan to make off of this. Now, I am going to have another video to talk about my exit plan because I have added more significantly to my XRP balance. So we're going to talk about that in that video as well. So if you guys could, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell for more of these videos. Also, make sure you check out some of the links that are down below. It does help out the channel. And if you guys want to check out my link for Margex, that link is also down there in the description. But let's talk about XRP. Oh, and before we do get into all of this, I want to thank XERS for sponsoring this video, but more on that later. XRP currently stands at a price of 54 cents, 55 cents to round up. It's sitting at a 2.39% gain on the day. We're also seeing that we have a $30.2 billion market cap with $1.7 billion worth of volume. So we're definitely seeing a decent amount of volume. We did see a rise in the last 24 hours up to about 57 cents. Would love to see it up to a level of 60 or 70 cents. But, you know, you can't ask for it all. When we do see the official altcoin season, XRP is going to fly. And once we do get clarity between the SEC versus Ripple, XRP is going to fly even more or even higher. We are seeing 55% of the circulating supply or of the total supply that's out there in circulation, 55.13, and the total supply being 99.9 billion. Max supply being 100 billion, but it does have a natural inflationary or deflationary aspect to it. So it has decreased the max supply or total supply to a lower amount, meaning that some is just out there in like a dead wallet being burned, right? But we want to get into kind of this information here. Now, we did go through this briefly in another video to talk about how much XRP you would need to become a millionaire, whether it hits $11 or $28 or $56 or $156 or $521.69. And honestly, it's eye-opening because it shows you the level that you would need as a guaranteed millionaire spot, right? If you wanted to make $1 million from this guaranteed, you would need what the highest amount that shows on this list would be. So for the lowest price of $11, you would need the highest amount possible there, right? And then once you have that, it's kind of like a no-brainer. It's kind of that guaranteed millionaire status. But before we get into this article, I want to get into the sponsorship of this video, XERS. So I want to give a big thank you to XERS for sponsoring this video. XERS is an AI-powered first-person shooter built on Unreal Engine 5, incubated by Cetify and KuCoin Labs, and powered by Immutable. They're redefining the first-person shooter landscape and already drawing so much attention with over 100,000 signups for its groundbreaking 80K prize tournament. The interesting thing about XERS is that they're actually moving away from the pay-to-win narrative that every single game seems to function on, and moving more into be rewarded for skill narrative. You can get access to the alpha today, so you can use my referral link down below. Now, just a little bit more on what is XERS. XERS is a free-to-play FPS shooter where players will take part in player versus player, raids, and more. XERS was designed from the ground up by a team with major experience in the gaming industry, with a heavy focus on competitive mechanics. There are 3 planets of XVerse, right? Each planet corresponds to different styles of play. Now, you do have the battle planet, which splits into 4 geozones, where humongous battle royals pit every XVerse competitor against the very best. You also have the quest planet. Seasonal events, raids, and more take place on the quest planet. And then you have the social planet. Purchase a customizable clan space, build relationships, and take part in events hosted by XVerse and its partners. Also, there are 2 tokens that are associated with it. You have the XVerse, which will be the primary token, which will have EXVG, and then you'll have the secondary currency, which is in-game currency, which will be EXVS. So EXVS is an in-game currency of XVerse and can be used to purchase items and unlock different modes and arenas. Now, this is where that kind of changes, where you see EXVG, which is the ecosystem token of XVerse and can be earned by performing well in XVerse, basically bringing back that be rewarded for skill type of narrative. They have many different partners, so you can go down the list of exactly how many partners they do have, and they have a lot of followers over on Twitter, so they definitely have the popularity. So again, make sure you check out all of the links down below for XVerse, and I want to thank them personally for sponsoring this video, but let's get back into the content. Now, if we look at this article and kind of break some of this stuff down, if you had, let's go ahead and scroll down here. If you had $11 or got up to $11.26 or $28.20 and $56.55, this is how much you would need. So meaning if you wanted to get to a guaranteed, $1 million, you would need to have this much at $11.26. You would need to have 88,809 XRP tokens to sit at $1 million of an investment at $11.26. Now, that at the current price or at that price that it was at during this article, you would need $48,116 at that price. $28.20, you would need 35,460. If you're talking about $19 and let's see, you're talking about $56.55, you would need to have 17,683. This is kind of the level that I was looking at, the highest level that I was looking at, that was saying that when I first made my guaranteed video, I thought this was the level that you needed to have, getting up to $50 or so, $56 or something like that, and seeing that overall high point of about $100, unless we see all things that absolutely go exactly XRP and Ripple's way. But you would need 17,683 tokens, which would be $9,580 at the price when this article was out. I don't know exactly what the price was, but then you go into the next area where you would have $156 or $521. How much would you need? With $156, you would need 6,395 XRP to become a millionaire at that level. And with $529, let me see if that shows that here somewhere. I don't know where that was. $529 or $521.69. It doesn't show that here, and maybe I'll have to go all the way down here in order to see that. Yeah, it's not really showing me that. $521.69. I don't know where that is. Maybe I'm just missing it. I'm trying to skim through the article and I really don't see it. 1,000. So 1,916 tokens currently going for that much. So that's how much you would need at $569. Notably, it could be okay. 3,000 before ambitious. 1,916 XRP would be worth $1 million. Interestingly, the 1,916 tokens currently going for $1,038. So the point is that how much do you need to become a guaranteed millionaire? Not the peak point of this, even though I couldn't find it and it's very difficult just for my eyes because I couldn't see it. But when you look at this, the maximum amount that you would need is 88,000. Now, for me, I believe that it's going to be guaranteed to get to a $20 price point, right? Whether everything goes their way or not, you're going to see it get to those levels, which would be about $1 trillion market cap. I truly see it hitting $1 trillion or $2 trillion market cap. And if it does, those levels are very, very reasonable. But some people don't see that. So honestly, you don't really need truly up to 88, but compared to this article or based on this article, that's exactly where it stands. So I'm going to say for me, where I stand at, 70 or 80,000, that's a good spot to be at to become an XRP millionaire if it does hit those levels. But guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more of these videos. Also, thank you again to XERS for sponsoring this video, and make sure you guys check out my link to Margex down below. I'll provide that in the description. But I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.